Hey everybody, this is the first video on Algebra 2 Math Excel. It's on PearsonRealize.com, but it was renamed SAVVAS, like Savas or Save Us. We're starting Unit 1 on attributes of functions and their inverses, and the first topic is on functions. So a lot of this chapter is going to look like Algebra 1. So for the day 1 assignment for Math Excel, the section is called Relations and Functions. So on your first problem, it's 1.1.1. You have your years listed and your number of inductees listed. And again, this is like a tutorial on how to do Math Excel. Okay, so how to do the Math Excel. And specifically on A, it says 1 for 2001. It's a multiple choice. I didn't write out all the choices, but basically, the 1 goes to the 11, the 2 to the 8, the 3 to the 9, and so forth. So that's the correct answer. Now, as you go through these, the numbers will be different and the letters will be different in almost every case, but this is like basically how you do it. Okay, on B, from that graph, it says choose the correct set of ordered pairs. And so since the 1 is pointing to the 11, that means that ordered pair is 1, 11. And the 2 to the 8, the 3 to the 9, the 4 to the 8, 5 to the 7, and 6 to the 6. So that is the set of ordered pairs from that. And these are relations. The next part is going to be choose the appropriate graph. And so again, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, and you just do open circles. By the way, you don't have to write this, not in this video. This is just how to do Math Excel. So you go 1, 11, 2, 8, 3, 9, and so forth. Okay, so that's your first problem. So again, you don't have to write this. There are other videos where you do need to write, but this you do not. Okay, the next problem is on domain and range, and you have your list of years and your number of inductees, and the domain is going to relate to the year. That's your independent variable, and you just list them out with curly braces, and your range relates to y values. So just given some data, pick out your domain and range. On the next one, it says determine whether the relation is a function. So you have your list of values here for the domain, your list of values here for the range. So the 2 goes to the 14, the 5 goes to the 14, so that part's okay. But the 7 goes to the -6 and to the 22. And then the 8 goes to the -2. So this relation is not a function because 7 goes to two different outputs, -6 and 22. So in other words, for one particular x value, you can't have two y values. All right, the next one, determine whether the relation is a function. You've got these ordered pairs, and It's looking at the x values 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They're all unique. So yes, this is a function because each x value has only one y value. And then the next one says use the vertical line test. Is this graph of a function? And this would be like what we call a sideways parabola. It's basically a curve that's opening up to the right. And this point, there's only one y value, but every other point, like say here for a random example, then it'd have a y value here and here. So this would be failing the vertical line test. And when you fail the vertical line test, then it is not a function. So there are two y values for a particular x value. All right, that's all for that particular video. I'll tell you more later, but you are going to use Mr. Cummings' videos also for doing your notes, and there's also a check for understanding. Have a good day.